A little over a year ago, my older brother and I went camping in George Washington National Forest. We dragged all our gear up this mountain and camped on a cliff. The next morning, I woke up to the best sunrise that I have ever seen. Believe it or not, camping in college is not all that hard, even without our cars. There are just a few more considerations that we need to think about. We have to talk about gear, food and water, and transportation. The first issue we're going to talk about is gear. Wes Stiller, writing for Indefinitely Wild, suggests that if you do not have the money for a tent, you can use a large tarp or a bed sheet dipped in silicone. When it comes to sleeping bags, if you do not want to buy one, then Army surplus bags or blankets work just as well as comforters. With clothing, you should try to use extra layers because at night it gets very cold and your body will cool down more than you would expect. Try to wear wool, which insulates better and wicks moisture. As far as cooking supplies go, you should try to have as little as possible and make sure your meals don't require a whole lot of dish cleaning. But you should always make sure to have a pan, a pot, and a spatula, as these are very versatile. That brings me to my next subject. Food and water are very important. Most important is water, though. For every one person and every one day, you should have 2 gallon jugs of water. Suzanne Wiley, writing in her article, Camping on a Budget, suggests freezing one of the jugs, or otherwise you should bring ice. For smaller meals, try to make sure that you're just snacking. So you should bring light finger foods such as dry cereal, trail mix, fruits and vegetables, mostly fruits, I guess, and beef jerky. For larger meals, make sure that try to pre-prepare and pre-prep all of your meals before you get out there. This aids in keeping away messes, stress, and saves a lot of time. To cut down on costs, make sure not to go out to eat more than one time, as tip money and the restaurants themselves are extremely expensive. Now that you have all of your other stuff taken care of, you need to get out there. Transportation with JMU is a lot less complicated than it could be. The university offers multiple organizations and student-run clubs that will organize the trips for you, and you can join them, such as the Sportsmen of JMU and the Outdoor Adventure Club. If you're looking to go on your trips alone or individually or just plan your own, the JMU UREC webpage offers a lot of information on local campsites that are really awesome. They also have zip cars and Zim rides for getting out there that are between $20 and $25 a piece, a car or a seat. In conclusion, camping is a lot of fun, but there are a lot of things that go into planning a good camping trip. These include gear, food and water, and transportation. As long as you keep these things in mind, it is very easy and can make your trip extremely fun.